welcome back, everyone. This is your host, Marta Razo, with the Fire Up Connect radio show. So, as promised, I have amazing Jennifer Sanchez here with me. So, who is she? Well, Jennifer Sanchez believes that women can have it all. And she's a huge advocate for self-love. She is the president and founder of the Women's Institute of Self-Development and Efficacy. In other words, WISE. Very smart name, by the way. Early on in her life, she recognized the need to empower and provide supportive environments for women. Jen helps women become unshakable, faith-filled, and purpose-driven through training, coaching programs, conferences, retreats, and motivational talks. She not only wants to help women transform their lives, but enhance their existing ones. She attained a bachelor's in liberal arts and sciences from the University of Illinois at Chicago, and she learned coaching techniques from the NeighborWorks Training Institute. Jennifer has received group training from Focus Ministries to help women. She's just amazing. I mean, she's also co-author in today's Inspired Latina Volume 4 and Hispanic Star Rising Volume 2. So 2 books, and we're going to talk about her third one soon. Most recently, she's recognized for Latinos 40 under 40 class of 2020 by Negocios Now. You can find her live every Monday morning at 7:15 on her Wise Morning Cafe chats. I make sure to log in, and if I don't log in, I make sure to listen to it because there are some really hot and good topics. So here you have her. Jennifer, did I forget anything?
No, you hit the nail on the head. My master's degree right now, never stop learning, right?
So what are you getting a master's in?
It's human counseling and life coaching through Liberty University. So I'm excited because I'm already, I got some certificates from the American Christian Counseling Association. So I'm almost done. I think I'm like 3 classes away from this degree and I'm ready to finish.
Wow, I'm doing my PhD too, so I feel you. I got 1 more year of classes.
Yes. It'll pass by like that, right? So
let's hope so. So talk to us, like, where did WISE come from? Where did this amazing idea come from?
It was something that was started because of a need that I had. I needed a supportive environment during the time in my life early on. Young, hot-headed Latina, really didn't have any mentorship or coaching or counseling. Came from from the neighborhood, just like any other Hispanic kid in Chicago, right? And it was just not a healthy environment. Me and my husband, we were young, dumb, did all that stuff. And I was just like ready for, more. I was just like, how am I in this environment, God? And from there, God started working with me. I had a whole revelation, started, really changing my life, finding mentors and coaches that can support me. And since then, it's just kind of been a big thing. Like I knew deep down inside that I wanted to provide the same support that I got when I needed it. And I wanted to create an environment that was going to help women thrive and not just, stay in one place, stay stagnant. I wanted to help women soar and get into a better, healthy space.
Wow. So I want to tell everyone about her book. I love her book. I read it. I'm not a big reader. Yes, I'm smart, okay, but I'm not a big reader. And I liked it because it was short to the point, and it really brings conversations that we don't dig deep into ourselves. I feel like business owners are working in their business. They forget to work on their business. And what's more crucial is they forget to work on themselves. And you are the face to your company. So if you're not aligned with the mission or vision of your company, and it's not aligned with you, then there's no way your car or your business is going to accelerate and be successful.
Yeah.
So tell us about your book. Where can we get it?
Yeah, actually, so it's free, right? It's my purpose was really to put something together to help women become unshakable, faith-filled, and purpose-driven. Like I really wanted women to read something to stir them up inside, because I just felt like, we need to rise up. We need to get into positions of power. We need to become more leaders, be leaders in our communities. And I think sometimes we as women, we get lost in that, like, oh, family, kids, we focus on everyone else besides ourselves. So I really wanted to put something together to say, hey, if you want to be this type of person, you need to apply these skills. You need to learn these things. You need to seek your faith, develop in your areas of faith, figure out what you really want to do with your life. And then also, like, if there's people in your life that are holding you back, consider moving them, getting rid of them if you can. Not everyone. I know you can't get rid of everybody, but as much as you can, really focus on who's helping me grow.
Yes, I agree. And let me share something that I learned from these, because you have workshops, you have 4-day workshops. And in her 4-day workshops, I learned something on the 3rd day. Haven't shared this with anyone, but a lot of times we find ourselves in a challenging spot. But one thing to really keep in mind is look at what you overcame before. There's a lot of struggles that we overcame either as a child or some very dramatic experience. If we remember how powerful we were and how we tackled that problem, this problem you're facing now, whether it's in your business or in your personal life, is nothing. You can climb that mountain and touch the sky if that's the limit for you.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about your workshops? Because of course, I didn't hear the 4th day. Tell us what was the 4th day.
Well, so I really wanted to put together, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put this workshop together. I'm going to pour myself into these women, and I'm really going to teach on, again, cutting those relationships, figuring out what do you have faith in yourself, and what does that look like, right? And even at the end was just like, what does it mean to be purpose driven? What gets you up in the morning? What makes you happy? So there were really questions that would make you go back in and think, right? And like you said, the challenges, like, you are resilient. We as women, depending how you grew up, and if you have any traumas or situations that you had to overcome, you are resilient. And we don't take what we've learned and apply it to the challenges that we're facing now. So, the biggest thing at the end, it was almost like, okay, let's tie it all together. And I really wanted to show women what it was like to, if they wanted to work with me, what that would be like. Because I'm telling you, I did it like if I was doing my coaching program, like, this is how I teach. I'm in your face. I joke around. And a lot of women enjoyed it. And in those 4 days, like, there was a lot of great testimonies from it. So I'm really thankful to God that I did that. It was all him, really, not me.
Well, listeners, there is something else too, and I'm actually interested in this. Jennifer, she has a membership program through Wise, and we're supposed to meet this upcoming Monday, but let's put her on the spot. Can you tell me what benefits I'm going to get from joining this membership through Wise?
Yeah, so I love you, Marta. So Marta's amazing, by the way. Like, you guys need to reach out to her, look for her, support her, because she's awesome. So the membership community really is, it started, pre-COVID. We would gather monthly in a support group setting. I would put workshops together. We would do accountability calls. And then when COVID hit, it was kind of like, what do we do now? So I took it to an online platform, right? And actually, it's been great because I have women from nation there. I have women from Texas. I've had women from Arizona in there, right? So it's diverse. And I love the diversity behind it, by the way. And what we do there is I bring workshops, I bring guest speakers to teach on topics. We do a book club in there. We dedicate our time 1 hour every month to this book that we're reading. And I mean, we read a book, obviously, but we're going to talk about it in a conversation. We do accountability calls. So if you're big on masterminding and hey, I need accountability, I'm trying to launch this, I'm trying to write this, I'm trying to do this, then we provide that. And then, of course, We have the membership portal, and we promote our members. Like majority of our members are entrepreneurs. So we have web cards that we provide, which I'm super excited about, because every time I go network, you know, if you need, like, let's say I meet you and you need an insurance agent, well, here you go. Check out my members of my community. Talk to Marta, right? Or talk to whoever, talk to this person. You need a teacher, talk to this person, right? Just, it's an ecosystem where women support one another. And the best part is we purchase from one another. Like, women are the driving force of the economy. We are the ones that make purchases, right? We're the ones that make financial decisions. We're the ones that provide for our households most of the time, right? So I love it because we support one another in this community.
Wow, you convinced me.
Let's do it. Do it. We need you,
Let's
Martha.
do it. I want to be a member of WISE. Knowing, I love the accountability that you're talking about. In my opinion, like in my personal, I have a lot going on. So I think I do need the accountability. Yes, I'm self-driven. I set my own goals, but sometimes just having that support group and being like, hey, Martha, did you accomplish this? Or did you get messy? And let's rewind. Let's figure out where you got a little bit messy. I love that. So I'm in, Jennifer, and I'm saying it in radio. So there's no way for me to go back on this, right? Anyway, so everyone, we're going on a little commercial, okay? So there's still a lot of fun to talk about with Jennifer. We want to hear about an experience with her clients and the success stories, because yes, you heard how amazing she is, but let's see what her clients have to say about her from her experience working with them. So once again, this is Martha Razo, your host with the Fire Up Connect Show. We'll be back. Do not leave. There is awesome info.